Malaysia is blessed with so much good food, but why do we still have such a difficult time trying to figure out what we want to makan? Watch this video to find out more. Just a quick question. Do you think you will feel happier if you were only allowed to choose from a restricted amount of item, or you would actually feel happier if you were given a lot of choices to choose from? Let me know in the comment section below if you know the answer. But of course, generally speaking, we will feel happier if we were given more choices to choose from. Perhaps this is also one of the reasons why we were all visiting the SS15 Boba Street every single weekend, because the Boba Street offered us a lot of options to choose from. However, did you face any difficulties in making the decision of which shop to visit whenever you were there? And were you overwhelmed with the amount of choices that you have at one time? Well, you don't have to worry about that because it's pretty normal. We usually call this as the paradox of choice. Paradox of choice essentially means that our happiness will start increasing when we're given the autonomy to choose from a wide variety of options. But surprisingly, our happiness will start decreasing when we were given just too many options to choose from. Just like how we were overwhelmed with the amount of choices that we have at the Boba Street. A study quoted by Berry Schwartz in a book written by him called The Paradox of Choice that tested on the buying behavior of people when they were presented with the different selections of strawberry jam. Aligned with the paradox of choice, when people were presented with more selections of goods, they tend to buy less, even though more selection attracted a bigger crowd. So why do we find it difficult to make a decision when we were presented with just too many options? The psychologist Berry Schwartz provided 4 reasons in a book that I mentioned previously. First, regret or anticipated regret. Whenever we make a decision among plenty of other options, we tend to feel less satisfied with the decisions that we have made. This is because we anticipated that the alternative decisions could have been a better choice. In a way, alternate choices induce a certain level of regret in us. When we have more options, the higher level of regret we would have. Therefore, the overall satisfaction we have with our decision will be way lower whenever we have more options. Second, opportunity cost. For every decision that you have made, you are in a way giving up the autonomy of trying the remaining options. And this is what we call as the opportunity cost. Behind every option, there is a certain level of attractiveness that make you consider it as a potential option. For example, whether to order a plate of nasi lemak ayam goreng or Maggi goreng. Each option has its very own distinctive characteristics. However, if you chose one of them, then you will lose the chance of trying another one. Now, let's imagine if you were given more options to choose from. Then you'll need to bear much more pain of giving up so many of your favorite food, because with more option, it comes along with a higher opportunity cost. Thirdly, the level of your expectations of your decision would inevitably increase as the number of options increases. This is because when you are exposed to, let's say, 100 selection of food at a local food court, you would inevitably think that you must be able to find at least one food store that would be able to satisfy your craving. However, after you have ordered and tasted the food, you're not happy with your decisions, and perhaps you might start telling yourself that you could have made a better choice. On the other hand, if you went to a shop that only offered a limited amount of food, and even though the food that you order is not as good as you expected, you probably wouldn't be mad about it because what else can you order? In other words, your expectations of finding the perfect plate of food is lower or even non-existent in this situation. Lastly, I can relate to this reason, which is self-blame. We are all afraid of making wrong choices all the time. For example, contemplating whether to order the grande or venti size of Starbucks coffee. Am I going to be the cheapskate and save $1 and go for the smaller cups, or am I going to boil that one extra buck and go for a larger cup, but knowing that I won't be able to finish it? But let's say if there were only one size to choose from, then all this self-narrative would be gone in a blink of an eye. This is because whenever we are presented with many different choices, then we would have to bear the responsibility of making a bad decisions. However, if we were only offered a limited amount of choice, then the responsibility of making that bad decision is not on us, but on others. Yes, these are the 4 reasons why you find it super hard to make decisions in your daily life. For example, deciding what to eat for your breakfast, lunch, dinner, and sometimes even supper. So, don't be sakit hati again whenever you are hit by this first world problem. Thank you so much for watching my video, and that's all I have for you guys today. Let me know what you think about this video in the comment section below, and remember to give this video a thumbs up and share it out with your friend. Lastly, remember to also subscribe to my channel for more psychology and mental health content. Till then, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye!